This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Works right now with Christopher Bell, guys.
Yeah, well, Eric Jones led the most laps with Rudy in 2015, and William Byron led the most laps with Rudy as his crew chief at this race last year, but they didn't win either one of those races. And Bell, I think it's interesting tonight, guys, that he doesn't have the best truck. I mean, I think that's clear, but he didn't have the best truck last year either and ended up in victory lane.
Yeah, he just stays after it, never quits. Rudy talks about, likes that role of developing these young guys. One of those guys, William Byron, came within a 100th of a second of winning that Xfinity race at Michigan.
Problem for Gilliland.
Gosh.
He said it broke.
2 in a row for him in this Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Transmission. I heard that motor rev up.
Hermie?
You heard it on the radio, Vince. Transmission in the 51 about 5 laps ago as he started to fade back through the field. Crew Chief Bono Mannion said to Todd Gilliland, don't be afraid to shift. And 1 and 2, if you think you need it, if the truck is that slow. So 5 laps later, not saying the two are connected, but certainly a transmission issue. The 51 going to the garage.
Yeah, he was running 10th. Let's look back at this replay and listen and see if we can hear it.
Yeah, trying to go from 3rd to 4th, that 3-4 shift, and not sure if he just didn't get it all the way in gear or exactly what happened there. When you come to pit road.
Yeah, and you don't want Chase to get any more cushion on you. He's got almost a 4-second cushion on Matt right now.
And Matt Crafton was the faster truck on the racetrack that last lap.
Maybe the first of the pit stops coming right here with Ben Rhodes hitting pit lane 2.
We talked about the strategy being all over the board here. I looked at Christopher when they came back on the racetrack. Christopher Bell was about 5 seconds behind the 88 and the 29, who had only done fuel only. He took a little extra time. Caution on the racetrack.
So for the first time tonight, other than the end of the stages, we have a caution on the racetrack.
Oh my goodness.
And that sets up a restart that's going to be exciting. Josh Rayom, we talked about it. We thought Rayom was going to make it back to pit lane, but didn't quite make it all the way. And now he's in another difficult position.
That's about the worst 3 finishes of his career, I think.
Well, Crafton, as you heard Hermie and Junior Joyner having the discussion, Junior said, I think we're going to take the inside, and Crafton has indeed selected the inside for this restart. Remember, Christopher Bell has 2 fresher tires than Crafton, and the green flag waves. Less than 10 to go at Gateway.
A good jump by Crafton, but Christopher Bell's been good on the outside, guys.
Can Crafton get up in front of Bell? He does. And Nemechek coming on the inside.
Those guys are sliding around there on those little bit of debris on the tires.
Bell holds on to second. Holds off Nemechek, and now Enfinger on the inside of Johnny Sauter. Got a handful, gets a little loose. Big wiggle from the 88 of Crafton trying to hold off the charge. John Hunter Nemechek pulling out.
Moore ran in the back of the 88, getting down in the corner. Look at Chase Briscoe way up on the outside.
A lot of contact amongst those first 3. Crafton still trying to hold off Nemechek. Nemechek slides into second and Bell in third. Can Sauter and Enfinger make something happen? Oh, yeah, Enfinger.
I didn't think that Enfinger would make that corner.
I didn't either.
But Johnny turned him loose there.
John Hunter pulling out again. Can he beat him down in the corner?
John Hunter Nemechek for the lead on Matt Crafton. Can he get it? Yes. Nemechek to the point. We got a slow one down on the inside. Is that going to bring out the caution? Still green. That's Nemechek leading Crafton.
That's what Chase Briscoe needs. He needs a caution flag to get caught up here. He's going to try to get by Noah Gragson right here.
Back to the front, and Nemechek gapping Crafton a little bit now.
Grafton's doing a great job holding back Christopher Bell. Ryan Truex, that 16 truck all over the back of Bell.
I'm really surprised Christopher has not been able to do anything with those 2 tires.
We thought Christopher Bell was going to be the guy in the driver's seat on this restart, and it ended up being John Hunter Nemechek.
Got a run on Matt off the corner.
Bell getting around Crafton for second if he can make it stick.
Matt's hanging tough on the outside, but just not going to be able to do it. How about Briscoe on the back bumper of Johnny Sauter? Briscoe up to 6th.
Chase Briscoe with those 4 tires. Can he get around this group and make a run at the leaders?
Right here, set him up perfect. He's absolutely fantastic.
Got
pass
both of
right
those
there.
trucks right there. Move him up to 4th.
Chase Briscoe on the march. They took a big gamble. You heard Buddy Cisco, the crew chief, say it didn't really pay off with 4 tires. They didn't think maybe they were going to be able to have time to get back to the front. But Briscoe is on the move in the 4th spot.
I think that was a great move because I don't think he was going to finish any better than 4th had he stayed on the racetrack.
Now for 3rd, getting around Crafton.
Well, if he had about 3 or 4 extra laps, he would be something here. He needs 1 yellow flag here before we get to the white flag.
Just over a second and 3/10 for Briscoe behind the leader of John Hunter Nemechek, but he's closing as you look at his teammate Austin Cindric work the inside.
That's a battle for the 8th spot. Give Austin Cindric now 8th. A little bit sideways up off the corner.
2 laps to go for John Hunter Nemechek, trying to hold off Christopher Bell. Sauter and Crafton, a couple of champs side by side.
Boy, have these guys battled through the years. Former teammates with Thorsport.
Matt's just hanging on now.
Coming to the white flag for John Hunter Nemechek, Christopher Bell, and Chase Briscoe right there.
I think Chase gets Bell.
Forces his way down inside. Bell sideways, hangs on to it. That's going to allow John Hunter Nemechek the gap he needs for sure to get to the finish. But Briscoe takes away 2nd, and John Hunter Nemechek around turn 4 is going to bring it home. So much tough luck this year, but tonight is his night. Nemechek wins at Gateway.
Still got it, ain't we? You're the man, bud. You're the man.
Somebody talking about somebody that needed a win. He does one happy dad right there in truck owner.
It's been a tough year to this point.
5 finishes outside the top 20 for John Hunter Nemechek this season. They've run so much better than the results have shown, but that win right there will get him to the playoffs. Wow. Jerry Kinnons, the crew chief. He's with Caitlin.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.